EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, November 13th and 14th, 2021. Now getting toward the middle of the month of November. Time's moving along pretty quick, isn't it? Today's video forecast is sponsored by Bozer-Geist Brewing Company in Easton. They are at 1250 Simon Boulevard, very close to Lafayette College in Easton, Pennsylvania. Fine purveyors of craft beer in the Lehigh Valleys. You're looking for something to do this weekend, stop in and see them. Fine craft beer and a great menu selection as well. So if you're worried about rain this weekend and at certain times this weekend, no worries there. You can go inside and enjoy nice craft beer from Bozer-Geist Brewing Company, proud sponsors of the weekend forecast video. It is going to be cooler this weekend across much of the region. Today is going to be a considerable spread, 46 to 60, because the interior is going to be a lot cooler than areas south and east by the Philadelphia Metro and points southeast. So you're going to get to about 60 degrees there, closer to the shore points. 46 would be the far interior and northern areas. And we will have a little bit of showers coming in here, and it is going to be rain showers for the majority of it. At the very tail end, there's the opportunity for a little bit of mixing or maybe even a brief changeover to snow in the highest elevations of northeast PA. Okay, this is not going to be, and we're talking about like Sullivan County, all right? So there's not a lot of places that will see snow from this particular event today, because it's going to be a little bit too warm, and it's coming in at a time of day where it's during the day. So you need something perfectly timed this time of year in order to get snow to be a more common theme across the region, but today is not one of them. Okay, so it's going to be coming in during the afternoon. For most areas, it'll start in the morning further west, and as we start, take a look at the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This is looking at 6 a.m. and you move this forward. You actually have some showers moving out ahead of this a little bit earlier in the morning, but then the main show is really this afternoon and evening. Here's about noon, and then you go into early to mid-afternoon. So it's kind of like a 9 to 3 window generally. That's a generally speaking thing, because that's going to be different for depending on where you're at in our coverage area, further west or further east. So it's a 9 to 3 window, but it's not going to be raining that entire time at any given location. Maybe just a couple hours worth of showers moving through. But you can see this is a precipitation type radar right at the end here. And look at that, right over Sullivan County, there's a spot of blue right at the end. So north central PA, parts of northeast PA, highest elevations. This is highlighting basically Mount Pocono right here, and so in parts of Sullivan County that are higher elevations over 2,000 feet. So it's going to be up there to see any snowflakes mixing in here later today. But there's a better chance with the second wave that's going to be coming in on Sunday evening and overnight. So after this moves out, we are mostly clear. And then we have another one coming in on its heels, and that's this one right here, diving down from the Great Lakes. These are all fast-moving Clipper-like systems. And so here's Sunday. Most of the day, Sunday is a mix of sun and clouds. You have clouds increase late in the day. We might get, for the Pittsburgh-Detroit game in Pittsburgh, some snow at least falling during that game. Only expecting about an inch or so in the city of Pittsburgh total. That's the entire day, the entire event. So not a lot there in Pittsburgh itself. But there will be snow falling, I think, at least part of that game, it looks like, according to the newest NAM. But you can see on the next one coming in during the evening in our region. So because of that, you have a little bit colder temperatures. The highs on Sunday are 44 to 50, so a little bit cooler. And when you get into the evening, they drop into the 30s. So when this precipitation moves in, and with the cold upper level support that is a lot colder, some of that can be brought down to the lower levels where the dendritic growth zone is for snow, and it should at least be falling as snow. Even if it's not 32 or below, it might be 34, 35, 36, even 38 still snowing, okay? And here's the NAM's depiction of that, and here we get into Sunday. Again, it's mostly clear Saturday night. Once we get into Sunday, here's that snow coming in, and this is looking at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's where I was talking about. This is Allegheny County right here, where I'm circling. I'll go to this one. This is Allegheny County right here. Right in the dead center of that, right at the tip of this arrow here. I don't know if you're seeing a circle or an arrow, but it's that is where Pittsburgh is. So you can see they are in snow at 2 o'clock. So that's right for the football game. So you might see some snow flying, at least flakes falling, maybe not sticking, but falling at that point. And this is going to all move toward us here. So in our central PA, western counties, northwestern counties, you're going to have the opportunity for some snow. That includes places like Williamsport, Selinsgrove, State College, all the way up to the Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area, but I think you're just seeing just flakes up there, not really much in the accumulation. Until you get to the higher elevations, you get maybe a coating to a half inch, maybe an inch if you're lucky, but there's not a lot of precipitation with this, as most of it's going to be heading off to the northwest, okay? So we'll watch this over the weekend. This is not snow map worthy stuff. We don't make snow maps for stuff up to an inch, okay? And this continues off. Elsewhere, you're just getting maybe a few showers rotating through further south, where it's a little bit too mild yet overnight, and this is looking at midnight and just beyond. And then after that point, we'll have maybe a few lake effect snow showers coming through here on Monday, and that's it. Matter of fact, as we go over to the 12-kilometer version, so I can take it a little bit further, you can see that we left an isolated shower in other places here, but it's not. It's starting to trend away from any shower activity here on Monday. But as far as total snowfall through Monday morning, as I get to that, since we haven't used a snow map yet here in these presentations, we haven't needed to. But you see this is we're generally coating to a half inch. We don't make maps for coating to a half inch. So this is something we'll send my pocket meteorologist alerts to for these areas. If you're subscribed to one of those areas, expect that as long as this holds. If you don't see anything from us, it's because we're not expecting any accumulations. But I think up in these areas, especially in the mountainous regions, you have the opportunity for a big quick coating to a half inch up in those areas, and also out here by State College, Williamsport, places like that, or maybe just north of Williamsport. We'll see. Again, temperatures are going to be marginal, so you might have snow falling and not sticking. I do think snow's falling in a lot of these areas, but how much is sticking is a different thing altogether, all right? So that is going to move away. Again, Monday, just an isolated shower, but we're steering away from that a little bit, it looks like, for Monday's forecast. And then Tuesday, we're back to partly to mostly sunny skies. Same thing here for Wednesday, but this trough is going to be lifting out on Tuesday. So when we get to Wednesday, it's going to be much warmer, and means significantly warmer. We're going to be very similar to these temperatures, 44 to 50, over the next couple of days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Once we get to Wednesday, you're looking at temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60. It's going to really jump, and that's be all ahead of this next cold front. And that cold front is going to come through on Thursday, so later on Thursday. So another warm day. So Wednesday and Thursday are both warm days. Then the cold front comes through, and yet another trough sinks in behind it. And we have a few showers with that front maybe on Thursday afternoon or evening. And then after that goes through, we are back to the cooler temperatures, very, very similar to what we have right now for Friday and likely beyond into next weekend. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchis. That is your outlook for this weekend, November 13th and 14th, 2021. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.